I think it's part of Taekwondo, if I'm not mistaken, but you focus a lot on flexibility. You do a lot of stretching.
Yes.
Why is that important for physical fitness, and why is it important for Taekwondo?
Flexibility is important because in Taekwondo you do a lot of kicking, and you want to be able to kick high to somebody's head if necessary. So we practice a lot of flexibility. And also flexibility is good, especially when you're around, 30 years old up. Sometimes people start losing flexibility. And with the practice of martial arts, we are able to keep good flexibility and develop. People that have problems sometimes, their bodies are not very flexible. With time and training, we develop the flexibility. It's very natural for the training because you're all the time kicking up high, and you're on the floor doing stretching and flexibility movements. So it's normal that, eventually you're going to get a lot more flexible.
We're talking with Grandmaster Andre Alex Lima. Does flexibility, do you think that's one of the reasons why a lot of those UFC fighters are not getting injured? I mean, it seems like that combination of strength and flexibility would prevent some of the injuries that we see in other sports.
Yes, good flexibility will give you a better range of motion. So when you do a movement, you're probably going to be free of getting hurt. People that has a little problem with flexibility sometimes try to do a movement too fast or try to do something a little bit higher than normal. They sometimes pull muscle. So flexibility and conditioning, it is the reason of, the UFC guys, they normally, like I told you before, they get minor bruises, but they don't really get serious injury like sometimes other sports do.
And it's pretty amazing what the human body can do, but I guess that's the reason why now in more sports like football and basketball, we're seeing guys taking yoga and starting to do ballet and other things so they can have not just strength but flexibility also. Yes,
flexibility also gives you a better range when you are a little bit older, when you're 40s, 50s. If you develop a good flexibility early, you will be able to do the martial arts movements easier when you are a little bit older, besides helping everything else in life. But flexibility is a very important part of martial arts and sports in general.
Even just getting your pants on, you're going to need a certain amount of flexibility as you get older.